Okay, so new characters are introduced in comics pretty much every week, whether it be a sappy one-off or a villain of the week. If we want to focus in specifically on the new team members or the new class, it's still a lot, but I'm going to try my best to cover them all. Fair warning, a lot of them are going to sound underbaked, that's because they are, but you asked for new. So let's start with the two main schools, the first of which is an Uncanny X-Men led by Rogue. They call their students the Outliers. Members include Ransom, who has a black hole for a heart, which for some reason gives him super strength, super durability, and some level of energy absorption. He is also Sunspot's cousin. Fun fact. In addition, there's Jitter, who can hyper-focus on anything for 1 minute in a very go-go gadget sort of way. Like she yells hyper-focus rock climbing and then just is a rock climber. Does this mean she'd be omnipotent if she took some Adderall? Maybe. Moving on, Death Dream can switch between a death state and a living state at will. Gives him your classic spooky ghost power set. And there's Calico, who has a horse. It's a real horse, name's Ember. She's psychically bonded to it, can summon it seemingly out of thin air, and make it look like this, as well as manifesting some armor and weaponry, some level of fire control, I guess. Anyways, over in Exceptional, Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost are training 3 new mutants of their own. First is Melee, who can turn invisible and intangible, similar to Kitty Pryde. The second is Axo, whose skin changes to reflect the mood of those around him. He also causes them to trauma dump whenever he's nearby, so that's neat. And Bronze, who can turn her skin into a Colossus-style metal. Her braids have like a tentacle component. Over at NYX, which is about young mutants living in New York City, we're introduced to Local, who can tap directly into the New York City power grid. He's some level of technopath and can presumably interface with other things beyond this specific power grid, but again, new. In the corporate-sponsored team, X Factor, we got some lovely cannon fodder in the form of Cameo, Standard Shapeshifter, and Zyber, which is Cyber with an X. He's got some level of electricity power and can turn himself into a living EMP. And there's Granny Smite, an old woman who cannot die. And McCloud, who is self-explanatory. Then, over in Just X-Men, there is, shocker, something complicated going on, where some mysterious group called 3K is somehow turning regular people into mutants, X-gene and all. The two most important are Ben Liu, who seems to have either reality warping or illusion powers. He imagines an alien invasion, and then one just happens. And Jennifer Starkey, who is a metamorph. It's possible there's a Darwin type thing going on where her body adapts to survive because she becomes all fish-like after jumping into a river. Seeing as she becomes a bird just by thinking about it real hard, I think she's just inexperienced. But to finally answer the question at hand, who is the newest original mutant, meet Piper Combe, who is a human being. However, in the womb, she absorbed her twin, who happened to be a shapeshifter, and has been living secretly inside her blood this entire time. This was revealed 3 days ago and ended on a cliffhanger. There's your most recent original mutant character.